Hey MSA Physics, how's it going? Welcome to week 10. We have an exciting week ahead of us. We're going to start by looking at, well, this whole investigation is all about the atom and how do we know what we know about it. So we're going to take it back all the way to the beginning, and we're going to find out, who first started thinking about the atom, how did they figure out what they knew, and then we're going to revise that model over time, just like scientists have done over the course of a couple thousand years. So to start off, you're going to do the how small is an atom nearpod. Then you're going to do the how do scientists visualize small objects reading, because atoms are too small to see with our eyes, even with a microscope. So you're going to learn what scientists do to get a feel for where and what atoms are. All right. Then we have a special MSA activity, which is the nanometrics table. I'm going to do a video on that one for you. Basically, it's trying to put this stuff into scale numerically. So, we talk about comparisons, like if an atom was the size of a sprinkle, then how big would like a strand of hair be, for example? So we're going to put that into numbers, and we're going to talk about nanometers, and then we're going to do some work with that later on in the sync session. There's a Google form for Monday. And then there's also a Google form for Thursday. Those are due, you have a few days to do those, so don't feel like you have to do them on the same day that they're assigned. If you can get this one done by Thursday, that'd be great, or by Friday even, that'd be great. If you can get this one done by Monday, that'd be great. I'm not in a rush, just want you guys to feel comfortable with what we're doing. So Monday afternoon, we're going to talk about direct evidence versus indirect evidence. We're going to do an activity where you are going to come up with some indirect evidence to figure out where and what an object is in this mystery box that we're going to show you. We're going to look at some things about nanoscience and nanotechnology, because that's the scale that atoms are at, and there's a lot of exciting stuff going on there. So then on Thursday and Friday, we're going to move on to the next model of the atom, starting off with the simple model, which is just kind of like a sphere, then moving on to this model that has some charges in it. And how did we figure out about the charges in the atom? And what do we think that they looked like at first? So we're going to look at that. That second model we're going to be looking at is called the plum pudding model. Then eventually we're going to scrap that model and check out the next one, which gives us some better insight about the atom. Like I said, there's a Google form for that day. In the afternoon of Thursday, we are going to do another special MSA activity about Coulomb's law. Coulomb's law is an equation that tells us the relationship between electric charge and force, as well as distance and force. So we're going to do some math with that and learn about that equation. And that brings us to the end of the week. I hope you guys have a good one, and we'll see you soon.